Hello guys, welcome to my new tutorial. In this tutorial, I will teach you how to make a Firebase upload technique from Android project to Firebase. Now I have a simple project called, the name is Firebase upload. This is a blank simple project. You can create it simply with Android Studio. Now I have a class called main_activity.java and layout activity underscore main.xml. Okay. Now I will connect it to the Firebase console. Before to connect to Firebase console, you must have an Firebase console apps in your Firebase account. Now I have one Firebase console app called Simple Chat. Okay, you can create it on the Firebase console. This is another project that I have built before. Now let's dive into our IDE Android Studio. Now let's connect it using the Android Studio project. I will choose tools and Firebase. Before it, you must log in to your Android Studio project using your account. Nah, if you want to connect it, just go to your right top corner from your Android Studio and sign in with your Google account. Okay, now I will click Tools and Firebase. Now let's choose the storage and then click Upload and download a file with cloud storage. Now let's click Connect to Firebase. Okay, the Android Studio will call the starting connect dialog, and then you can create the project here or use the another project that you have created before. Now I will find my simple chat project and then click connect to Firebase. Now Android Studio will connect you to the Firebase console that you have in the same account. Okay, we will. Okay, the Android Studio have connect your console project to your Android Studio project. Now let's click Add Cloud Storage to your app. Now the dialog will ask you to change your Gradle file automatically, and this is the change that will have in your Gradle after you click this button. Okay, I will accept the change, and then Android Studio will modify my Gradle script. Okay, let's wait a moment. Okay, that project is indexing and done. Now you have a Gradle script that have a new Gradle function that's called implementation. In this tutorial, I I use the latest Android Studio apps. That's the 3.0 version about Android Studio. Okay, Android Studio 3.0 have a lot of change on the Gradle file, like the implementation that in the 2.3 version we call it the compile. Uh, you can read the change in the Google documentation. But don't worry, this is you just have to change the implementation to compile if you use the 2.xx Android Studio. Now we have a project that connected to Firebase and the Firebase Cloud Storage, and then now we will create another function to upload some file. Now I will open my last project. I have created before and we will use it in this project. Now I will click app search. This is the activity main. Now let's copy this to our activity main. I will change the demands 10 dps. I will change the padding. Now we have an Android Studio XML layout that have a button choose that you will use to choose file in your gallery, and then the upload button that you can use to upload the chosen image to Firebase Storage. Okay, now let's modify our main activity. Before modify our main activity, we have some another code to add to our project. On my last project, we must add constant and upload. Constant is the class contains the name of the path that we will create on our Firebase upload console. That is in here. We will create a folder in here, and then upload will make a change to our database, and it will create the upload name and URL to our database. Okay, now I will add contents to my project. Constants. Okay, I will copy it. I will create a new class. Java class. I will call it constants. I will click OK. Now I will add some code here that will OK. Because we will add some data to our database. I will show you the main activity before. You can look at that. We will add some data to our database. So we must add some change to our project to connect this project to Firebase database. How to do it? We will go again to the tools, Firebase, and I will go to the real-time database. Click Save and Retrieve Data and click Add the real-time database to your project. And then click Accept Change. Now Android Studio will make it automatically connect your project to Firebase real-time database. Okay, we will wait it. And then done. Now our project is connected to Firebase. Now we will copy or create class that calls upload. Now let's create an class, new Java class. The name is upload. Now click OK, and boom, that will create a class for you. And just copy this code and paste it here. Extra properties. I must put it. Alt enter. Okay. Okay, now we have main activity, constant, and upload. Now we will modify the main activity. Okay, let's open your main activity file. Okay, now in this main activity, we will implement the view.onClick listener here. And then click option if you on Mac, or ALT if you on Android, to import the Android view. And then if there is some error, you must click the implement methods. That's called the onClick method. Now I will add some code. There is what we described on the layout XML. There is some constant topic image request code in Android. The constant is have the integer value 234. The URI file path to call to we will modify it with the path that we choose file method. Then we'll change the private URI file this variable will change with the address on our storage that have a file that we want to upload it on Firebase Storage. Okay, I will copy it, and this is the storage reference for Firebase Storage dan and M database for database reference for Firebase database. I will copy the declaration here to my project. Okay, let's input this. Just press option enter, and then option enter again for the text view, option enter again for the image view, then option enter to Android Net UI, option enter to the storage reference, and then option enter to import the database reference. Now let's binding our button with the ID from the layout, binding the variable to the ID from the layout. Let's copy this code and move it here. Now let's binding the Firebase storage and Firebase database to our declaration variable. Now let's copy this code and paste it here. Okay, I will minimize this window and this window. Okay. Now, let's do the implement view dot on click listener when the button choose button upload and text view show is clicked. Let's copy this and paste it here. This line will make you when this activity create this line will ask when the on click list when the button and the text view click, they will access the on click function. Now let's create our show file chooser to call the Android Studio file chooser activity. And then on activity result that will get the file get the file after the file chooser activity we have triggered. After the file chooser activity finish, it will get the result. The result is if the file have get completely or there is a problem if we on our file chooser function. And then the get file extension to get the extension of our file. Now the upload function. Okay, let me explain this upload file function. This line will call the progress dialog. The progress dialog will show us the percentage progress that we have when we upload our file to Firebase console. That will get in percentage. This is add progress listener, and then this add-on failure listener we will give us the message if the progress about the upload file from our Android device to Firebase Storage is have some problem. This listener always can dismiss the progress dialog or hide the progress dialog when there is something problem with our progress upload progress. And this listener is called when our upload progress is completely successful. This is will displaying the success stories. We'll call file uploaded, and then we'll create the database. We'll store the name and the key and the file name to our Firebase database. Okay, now let's dive in to another code. This is the on click. Okay, on the on click we have three. Okay, let's copy it before I explain it to you. The show file chooser is triggered when the button choose is clicked and the upload progress will trigger it when the button upload is clicked. Now we have another that is the text view, so we will comment it because I will explain you about the Firebase database in another session of my YouTube channel tutorial. Now let's focus on the Firebase upload. Okay, that's it. We have created all that we need on this tutorial. Now before we run this project, before it I will run the AVD manager. Before I will use this emulator. Start. I need a larger simulator. Okay, now waiting to the Android emulator. I will open this browser and I will change the rules. Because we don't have an authentication access on our project, I will allow write and read on our project. This code is no problem. You implement it on your testing or development project, but if you do it in the production, you must you must create another configuration. Okay, another configuration that, because in this configuration everyone can access your storage and database. Now in database I will change the rules to change read through and wait always true, and I will publish. Now I will change the rules again in the storage. This is rules, but this is, if you don't understand this, write in Indonesian language. Allow write, comma, read, semicolon, and we'll click publication. Oh, this some error. I will googling. Allow read write Firebase Storage. Okay, I will copy it, then paste it here, and allow read and write, and we publish this. Okay, okay, this is the right code to allow everyone to read and write your Firebase storage. Okay, let's look to our emulator. There is our emulator. Now let's run our project. Okay, wait for the Gradle function. Okay guys, when you waiting for our Gradle process, I will ask you to comment, like or subscribe this channel. Give me some comments that to me to make this YouTube channel more easily and fun to give you new information about the mobile apps development. Now I will focus not only on Android, I will focus on iOS and then Ionic platform that will make you make you make you some new knowledge for the mobile apps development experience. Okay, there is two process running. Okay, the process gradle is finished. Now this Android Studio install our APK. Okay, let's launch our activity. I will choose an image here from gallery. Now picture, don't worry. Let's take some picture, some blank picture. Okay. Now let's open our apps again. Firebase upload, choose this picture, name for image, blank image, and then click upload. Okay, file uploaded. Let's check our Firebase console file. There is a folder called upload, and there is our image. This is the error message that's called our storage has been allowed another people to upload. But don't worry, you can modify it after you learn about the Firebase authentication. And then let's check our database. And there is our uploads data. There is the name is blank image, then this is the URL. If you access this URL and paste it here, you must disappear the quote marks here, and then let's press enter, and boom, there is our file. Okay guys, thank you for your time to watch my tutorial. I hope you can understand how the Firebase storage works on Android Studio project. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my channel, and see you on the next tutorial. See you.